Hello, my name is Lorraine. I help people live with passion, purpose and positivity. And today I'm going to review this book, The Greatest Secret by Rhonda Byrne. I do find her very inspirational and I couldn't wait to get her book when I knew it was out because you know she wrote The Secret, the film and the book back in 2006. So it was a must to get this book and read it. And also when I bought the book I watched a couple of interviews that she did with, it was with Jay Shetty and Lewis Howes. And they were like hour-and-a-half interviews. And each interview was quite different, but I did get a lot from the interviews. And she's very, very inspirational. Because even though she wrote The Secret back in 2006, and it was later in life as well, she's in her 60s, she's now 75, she could have just sat back in her Californian beach home and just enjoyed life. But no, she still kept seeking ways to understand life more, to understand reality more, how this universe works. And that's what I love about her. So in the book, there's two chapters that I really, really like, and that is Freedom from the Mind, and which is chapter 5, and The End of Negative Feelings in chapter 7. So the first part of the book I found a little bit samey and boring, and she says the greatest secret is awareness. So like being aware of your thoughts and your feelings, and knowing that your thoughts and your feelings are not who you are. Your thoughts and your feelings are programs from the past. So my biggest takeaway was in the get rid of negative feelings, and that is, instead of when you get a negative feeling, you're probably going to get the same negative feelings over and over again. And she says that when you get a negative feeling, don't push against it, you know, because what resists persists. If you say, oh, I shouldn't be having this negative thought, I shouldn't be having this negative feeling, it's not good for my vibration. But if you just, I'm not going to say embrace it, but just allow it and accept it, even thank it for coming into your mind, because it's all part of your, you know, wonderful tapestry of life, isn't it? You know, you can't always have positive feelings. You've got the negative as well, but it's like minimalising them. So she says to allow it and don't push against it, because like I said, because what resists persists. That was a big takeaway for me, especially when I have the same negative feelings about certain situations. I just allow it, just sort of like watch it float past. Don't sort of like try and figure it out, try and figure out the solution. Stop trying to control it. Just don't give it too much energy. Just almost watch it float past. So that was my biggest takeaway. The latter chapters are better than the beginning chapters. And I'm trying to decide whether or not I like the fact that she puts in a lot of quotes by other people. You know, there's about 6 people that she like quotes what they say on the subject that she's talking about. Like people that I actually like, but I'm thinking it's not really her talking, but I'm used to it now, because there is another book that she wrote that's similar to that. But she quotes people like Byrne, Katie, and this guy from The Secret called Hale, somebody, I can't remember exactly his name. But she has, since The Secret, found a teacher, a spiritual teacher, a woman, and at the end of what this teacher says, she just puts my teacher, because her teacher wants to remain anonymous, which I think is quite intriguing, don't you? But in the interviews, Rhonda Byrne talks about her experiences and how she lives her life now. And she's almost like quite childlike. She's happy and in a high vibration all the time, authentically so. And she helped in the pandemic. She has helped people like overcome their fear. People like that live in her neighbourhood. When there was bushfires, I think it was a little while ago, back in California, when there was a threat that her home was going to be engulfed by bushfires, and there's even houses in her street which are engulfed in bushfires. she had to evacuate, but she said in that time she didn't feel any fear and she wasn't worried about it. And it's sort of, she's like walking the talk, you know. She acts and does what she says in the book, you know. So yeah, so it's a good book. I do recommend it. I do follow Rhonda Byrne on Instagram as well. Every few days she'll put a quote about, you know, things around The Secret, and I find that very inspiring and uplifting and gets me into a high vibration. So always seeking out people that are positive and mentors that I can learn from. I try to keep the people that I follow to a minimum, you know, people that I really, really like, because otherwise you can get, you know, sidetracked into, you know, lots of different areas. So I tend to stick to the same people, and I have for years. And then people, when their YouTube channel comes up on my notifications, I watch their what they say with eagerness. So yeah, so I will share who I follow on this channel. But it does inspire me to create my own content, because I have got my own ideas and the way I go about things. And my main purpose in life and my legacy to humanity. bit tongue-in-cheek, but, you know, I'm a nana now. I want to leave a legacy to humanity. And this is it, you know, how I stay in a high vibration, how I turn my negative into a positive. And I will say that most days I am positive. I stay in a high vibration, but I've taught myself to do it. And that's why I'm here, to help you, teach you how to do it too. There's lots of tools out there that can help you do this. And you choose the one that suits you best. I'm just here to guide you into what I do. And yeah, so life's a living. One life, live it. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. I hope this helped. And yes, I do recommend this book. Highly recommend it. It's very good. And it's one of these books that you can dip in and out of, you know. I'll if I'm sort of in bed of an evening, I'll have it by my bedside, and then I'll just open it and read a paragraph, and that gets me into a high vibration. You know, you don't have to always just read the book from beginning to end. Just dip in and out. I've got several books like that. Anyway, have a great day, everybody, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.